I'd like to talk to you about a menace threatening humanity. It's happening right here, in our very homes, and corrupting the lives of our loved ones.
Maybe they're friendly.
Hello, welcome to the third episode of the Electronic Eggs podcast. Nearly forgot the name of it there. Nearly said Retro Collectors. We were talking about that before we started recording. Bit of behind the curtains there. Joining myself, Chris, is my usual co-host, Daniel Major.
Hello, everyone.
And returning guest, Paul Monaghan.
Monaghan. Yes, Paul. Paul will do. Hello.
Cool. And Tommy Lad, Tom Jarnock.
Hey up, how you doing? Good to be on the podcast. Thank you for the invite. Very much appreciated. And great to be on with you again, Chris. It's been far too long. Good to be here.
Yeah, I think my invite to the junkyard has been lost in the post.
Oh well, I'll have to go down to the post room and have a look. There's so much fan mail in there. It's piling up by the doors. You know what I mean? It's hard.
Sent it on a postcard, like the olden days.
Anyway, so today we're just going to have a bit of a free form, what we've been playing, what we've been listening to, what we've been watching, that sort of stuff. And then we're going to end with a game of video game 20 questions. And I've selected a game, and the three of you will have to then try and guess what the game is, answering yes or no, asking me questions that can only be answered yes or no. If I do not know the answer, you get that question back. And so that's basically it. But you're not allowed to make a guess of the name of the game straight away, because if you get it wrong, you've lost. And we don't want to see losers, do we?
Unless you get it right straight away. Do you know what I mean?
Unless you get it right straight away, which is very unlikely. And let's just say right now it's not James Pond 2 Robocod.
Oh, that's what I had written down on my piece of paper.
I got Operation Starfish, James Pond 3.
It isn't any of the James Pond series. Anyway, let's ask Tommy. What have you been up to recently, mate? Have you been playing anything?
Mate, I've been playing so much. I don't want to take over the entire podcast with what I've been playing, but I recently got this thing called an OSSC, which has basically revolutionized my retro gaming. And do you guys? I'm guessing you guys know what an OSSC is, yeah?
A bit.
I do not.
I'm not that technical.
I'm a Luddite. I have no idea.
You're a Luddite. Good. That's what I like to hear. So an OSSC is it's an open source scan converter, which is basically a little device that allows you to plug retro systems into a modern TV, so modern 4K TV, which is what I've got. So I've had quite a few systems which have been kind of dormant over the last few years, which I've had. I've got not huge collections of games for, but sizable collections of games for that I've not really been able to play, just because there's no inputs, there's no S-video, there's no SCART connection on the back of my TV. Yeah. But what this thing allows you to do is plug all these different devices into it, and then it outputs a HD signal, and it also does a little bit of upscaling as well. So through that, I've been able to get back into the PS2, the original Xbox, the N64, the Saturn, all these systems that have kind of just gone by the wayside in my life. So I've been playing quite a lot of retro stuff over the last sort of 6 months-ish. So
wow.
So I've just been kind of recapturing my my lost youth, essentially. As I recently turned 43, I thought, I'm going to go back to my sort of formative years and get back into some of these games. And I'll just give you a quick rundown of some of the things I've been playing. So on the Saturn, naturally been playing a bit of Sega Rally. The Virtua Racing port from Time Warner. Have any of you played that?
I think that's a bad port.
No.
Really? See,
yeah.
I actually really like that port, even though it's considered to be one of the worst.
I did not enjoy that on Saturn, because I bought that on Saturn.
Yeah.
I did have the 32X version as well. which is much better than the Saturn version.
It's good.
I thought. But yeah, I really disliked it on Saturn, I was gutted when I bought it. But you're enjoying it, Tommy. That's the main thing.
I am, yeah. I mean, and I think the reason why is, I played it back in the day when I originally had it on a Saturn. And the thing I like about it is the fact that it's got so many more options than the 32X version or the Mega Drive version. So it's got, it's got like 12 tracks,
doesn't it?
I don't know. I mean, it runs all right for a sort of early Saturn game. I quite like the career mode, which is quite an extensive championship, where you kind of get yourself into these little battles with like the AI races, like who can come first. I need to get this many points to get above that player, in the championship. So for those fairly sad reasons, I quite like it. But I won't take over too much of this podcast, but I'll just run through some of the other things I've been playing on the other systems. And if you've played any of these, please holler and I'll stop and we can discuss them. N64, I recently got a thing called a Summer Cart, which is the open source, like what's it called?
Like an Everdrive.
Yeah, like an Everdrive, but it's like open source. And I've been playing, but I've got the entire N64 collection on that, but I've been playing predominantly Wipeout 64, Ridge Racer, which is now on Switch, the Cruising series, because that's a bit of a guilty pleasure of mine, and also the San Francisco Rush series, because that's an even guiltier pleasure.
Is that 2049? Are you even playing that?
A little bit of 2049, but a little bit also of the original and Rush 2, the sort of the more maligned of the three games. Rush 2 is
they're not too bad. They're not too bad, are they?
No, they're not. Go on.
They're better than Lamborghini,
the
Titus game,
yes.
which I was fearing you were going to talk about for a second there, but now I've brought it up.
No.
That cursed game.
I'm a man of taste. Don't you worry about that. as you can tell from these games that I'm reeling off.
But yeah, go back to Wipeout 64 quickly.
Yeah.
I love Wipeout 64. Right, because it's got the analog control, it makes it so much better to play than the first two games on PlayStation. And I love 2097 like with all my heart, like it was one of my children. That's how much I love 2097. But Wipeout 64 is so much better to play.
Yeah, it's so smooth.
It's too clean. It's lost its charm.
It doesn't have that industrial feel of 2097 and Wipeout.
Sterilized almost.
Yeah,
but
it's
so good to play though. It's just such a nice game to play.
One of the things I do particularly like about it is the fact that, we know that all the tracks are basically rehashed and mirrored versions of track layouts from other versions of Wipeout. But the thing that I particularly like about it is the fact that some of the effects that they've tried to achieve on the N64 are so like janky. They just have a certain charm to them. So in one of the stages, there's a bit where you go through a tunnel and you've got these like jets of steam coming out. But the jets of steam are just these like really badly placed, like almost like, when you like mask a texture in like Photoshop or something and you still get all the sort of bits around it from the background where you try to like sort of cut it out.
Like the artifact thing on it.
Yeah. There's like jets of steam have still got like speckles of what they cut it out from.
That's probably because you're scaling it though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's probably a bit of that, but it's also probably a little bit about the jankiness of Wipeout 64.
Yeah,
which
and obviously it had music as well, which was like really cool for the N64 to have that, especially when you go to Ridge Racer 64 with its freaking awful soundtrack. It's like get out, Ridge Racer 64, and never come back.
Yeah, we won't mention the San Francisco Rush soundtrack because that's just like a load of drunk musicians got into a room and just like playing random tunes. It's just awful.
I always felt that was like someone was rolling ball bearings around a big pool of like metal. It's just like, it's awful. God. The N64 for sound was horrendous though, wasn't it? Like,
quite muffled, yeah.
God, what an awful system that was.
Well, I mean, going from the N64 to the Dreamcast, the only thing I've really been playing on the Dreamcast recently is the awesome, superb Doom 64 port from a guy called Jay Martin.
Yeah, I saw that someone had ported that, yeah.
Oh, mate, it's superb. It's something else. It's got like bump mapped graphics, everything, like real-time lighting, even like the recent re-releases on like Switch and Series X and PS5 don't have real-time lighting. and the Dreamcast version does. It's unbelievable. So bit of that. Again, sorry to like sort of hog the limelight here, but
It's okay.
I'm
It's
one of them.
conversational. It's all good.
I'm one of them people, one of them annoying people. Like some people read a book and they'll read it in its entirety from beginning to end before they start another book. Well, I'm like one of the people who picks up a book, reads it to about a third of the way through, and then picks up another book and starts reading that. But I do
wow.
games.
Book juggling.
Yeah,
That's me all over. I do that as well.
Juggling,
So,
not butt
yeah.
juggling. And if anyone's listening to this still, basically Tom's been talking for 3 hours, but thanks to the edit, it's going to sound like 2 or 3 minutes.
If
actually
Tom
doing
was
my
talking for
online
3 hours, I
shopping
would not be
competition.
editing. I'll tell you that. It will just be straight released.
Sorry, Tom, go on.
It's all right, Paul. I remember this from when you're chatting.
I know.
PS2, been playing a bit of Outrun 2006 Coast to Coast and some
So
Sega
good.
Rally 2006, both amazing games. And also a game called Dropship, which is one of the very early PS2 games that not a lot of people, I don't think, really played or got into.
I played it. I love that game, and I've been
Right.
playing
That's
it on my
clean.
PS5.
Oh, really? What? The PS2 disc? Does it just like
No,
run
no,
off
no,
the
no.
disc, or-
They've released it on PSN, so you can either
okay.
buy it for $7.99, or if you have PlayStation Plus Premium, you get it as part of the subscription. So I've
okay.
been playing that too. Tommy, it's a good game.
it's-
I love
it's a
that.
great
I loved
game,
it
yeah.
back in the day, and couldn't understand why no one talked about it ever. And then I saw it got released, and I was like, Jesus, this is like a real deep cut from Sony.
Yeah, the sense of like weight and mass that the
Yeah.
dropship itself has when you take off and like land and get all your troops and tanks and stuff out. It's amazing.
It is. It's such a good war game. It really is. Yeah. I love that game. But yeah, if people are listening, if you've got PS Plus Premium, go download that or stream it. It's brilliant. I've been mostly streaming
is
it
it?
on my portal.
Drop shit.
Dropship,
Yeah.
yeah. Danny, were you going to ask something?
I thought it was a thing. Yeah, I thought it was a Hatch McLean game, but now I'm thinking of Drop Zone or something, aren't I? I reckon.
You are. Yeah.
PS2. Oh, God, yeah. Yeah, no, never. Right, okay, I'll try that out.
There's another PS2 game that I can't remember the name of, which it's like you're in big mechs and it's a shooter, but they're like mechs they're like 4 legs, and I can't remember the name of it, and I keep trying to find it online by putting in stuff like that, and Google and the AI are terrible at finding what I actually want. One of the times I came up with Dropship, and I was like, no, not Dropship, but it was like that. It's from Atari, I think, or Infogrames.
It's not a Battle Engine Aquila, is it?
That's it. Thank you. Battle
That's the only one I can think of with,
on Xbox. Original Xbox.
I played it on PS2. I didn't play. I didn't have an original Xbox.
It is on PS2. Yeah.
Oh, is it? Right, okay. I was supposed to original Xbox. God,
There's
I'm well
one-
off tonight.
No, there's one that's similar, which I always class in the same kind of like bracket, which is called Jaeger, which is a flight sim, but it's almost like a mixture between a flight sim and Far Cry, because it's kind of set in this kind of like tropical island world. But
Does
I
it
always
have the same
kind of
repetitive gameplay over and over again, like Far Cry.
yeah, where the checkpoints just kind of like regenerate as you walk out of the little zone that they're from. No, the answer is no. But yeah.
I'm glad you clarified my point as well, though. So thank you.
I'll just quickly whiz through some of the other stuff I've been playing. On the Series X, I've been playing a game called Chorus, which is a flight sim. It's like a space shooter, like almost like a space opera type thing. It reminds me a little bit of a game called Starlancer, an old PC and Dreamcast game.
Starlancer, yeah, I played that on Dreamcast.
Yeah, good game.
I could talk about it on your podcast, Tommy.
Oh yeah, good shout, yeah. And Switch, Mortal Kombat 8 Deluxe, as everybody does, and on Steam, RoboCop Rogue City, because it's just the most amazing recreation of the RoboCop world that I think I've ever seen.
I've just started playing that on PS5.
I haven't played it. Yeah, I picked it up for like £7 or something.
Yeah. It's a bargain. It was only on sale for a few days. I played the first couple of missions, and I need to get back on it. But I will discuss that in a bit, probably.
Yeah. But that's it for me. I mean, now I've continued. I mean, I've spoken for about 8 weeks there. So hopefully, with your editing skills, Chris, you can.
I know my wife thinks I've died. I've gone missing.
I am actually dead. This is my upload talking.
There's posters of us all around town, various towns from where we live. Not the same town, that'd be weird.
Last seen speaking to Tom on a podcast. Reward for information, yeah. Anyway, that's enough from me. I'll shut up now so you can have some of the limelight.
Have you been doing anything extracurricular, like reading a book, watching a movie, TV series, listening to anything?
The only book I've kind of been reading, as I mentioned earlier, I'm one of the people who puts a book down after like a couple of chapters, then picks something else up. But the one book that's kind of kept my attention recently is the book called Doom Guy, which is from John Romero.
Oh, yes.
About the creation of Doom and all of the drama that went on behind the scenes. And I read another one of his book, or rather, it was a biography a few years ago called Masters of Doom. And Doom Guy goes into more of the sort of the personal journey that John Romero had with him forming ID and meeting John Carmack and all the rest of the team that came together to make the Doom series. And it's really gripped my attention because it's fantastic book and a fantastic game series, obviously. So that's the only thing I've really been reading recently, other than like magazines, like obviously Retro Gamer. PC
Nobody
Gamer,
reads magazines anymore, Tommy. No.
When I say read,
you take that back.
When I say read, I stand in WH Smith and read Amiga format, or was it Pixel Addict, Amiga Addict?
That's not the only Amiga Addict here, so yeah. Yeah. To be fair, there's hardly any WH Smiths anymore because they're closing more down and only keeping the travel hub ones, such as airports and train stations. So
speaking of WH Smith,
prices.
Speaking of WH Smith, do you want to hear a story about WH Smith from me?
Yeah, go on.
Go on.
So this would have been probably 2003-ish. I was in
Once upon a time
when Chris was 23, had luscious hair, still does.
Allegedly.
I was in WH Smith on Northumberland Street in Newcastle while I was up there. I was living up there at the time, studying and working and raising a young son. And I was in WH Smith, and I saw this guy caught my eye by the fishing magazines, and I was like, that has to be Jason Statham. Like, it looks exactly like him. And then I remembered that Kelly Brook was in Newcastle filming at the station that day because the station was closed off for filming. And I was like, oh, that must be him. And then I saw a load of guys looking at either FHM or Maxim or something with her on the front cover and, talking about what they would love to do with Kelly Brook, as young men do, take her out for dinner, buy her some flowers, that sort of lovely stuff.
Easily,
And so I thought, I'll walk over. And I said I stood next to him. I was like, yeah, okay, that's absolutely Jason Statham. Does that not piss you off? And he laughed. He was like, no, they don't get to take her home. And I was like, that's a good answer. And he goes, so do you want an autograph or something? He's really small, by the way. Like, I towered over him. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm 6'2", and I thought he was massive in like Lock, Stock and Snatch and things. Those were my points of reference at the time. He hadn't done the other stuff at this point. And and he said, so do you want an autograph or something? And I was like, no, it's okay, I haven't got a pen. And he was like, we're in WH Smith. And I was like, I'm not buying a pen. So he laughed, and and then he said, and then we said, see you later. And he went back to reading his fishing magazine.
Fair enough.
That's brilliant.
So, there we go. That's my my WH Smith story.
That's great.
I was expecting more fighting, to be fair with you. I thought he was going to do roundhouse kick somebody for looking at his girlfriend in the magazine. I thought that's where this story was going, but
no, sadly, it just ended with me not getting an autograph from Jason Statham. Yeah, sorry. Anyway, Tommy, anything else that you want to talk about? We've got another 6 or 7 hours. So.
Okay, you might need 6 or 7 weeks, to be honest. No. I mean, I don't really watch a lot of TV. I generally watch stuff on YouTube, and it's just like crap that gets sort of fed to me through the algorithm. So yeah,
Only Mums and stuff like that.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that kind of thing. Yeah. But yeah, I don't really consume a lot of like pop culture stuff other than gaming and whatever pops up on YouTube, really. So I'm not going to go into that.
That's cool. Let's move over to young Paul. What have you been doing?
Oh, quite a bit. I've been well, for once actually watching stuff and playing a few things, and working on magazines as deadlines are just getting closer again. So when we're recording this on World Book Day, also known as, I can't even think what the date is. Anyway, today, is it Thursday?
It is a Thursday, the 6th of March, 2025.
There we go.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, cool. So I've just been doing that. I finished this morning watching The Penguin. Have any of you guys watched that?
I've watched Pingu.
No, the Penguin with, well, obviously it's Colin Farrell. As it's a HBO 8-part TV series. So it's obviously following on from The Batman with Robert Pattinson. And I'll be honest, I wasn't too bothered about it, but then it's a good
show. I've watched it. It's good.
Yeah, it's just like
Colin Farrell is in so much good stuff now.
Oh God, yeah. It's like with this Penguin, it's not really a superhero show, is it, Chris? It's more like a
it's just a crime
50s, a gangster film. You know, and obviously you've got a few characters in there hinted at and stuff like that. But it's quite dark and gritty, you know, like the original Tim Burton Batman is, you know, that same sort of like look and feel. And it's got a really good soundtrack as well, with like quite a few good cover versions of some well-known songs.
Do you ever see Batman? Is he actually ever in it, or is it just about
No.
Penguin?
No.
Okay.
No, it's about like the rise of the Penguin, really.
Okay.
But yeah, if there's like a couple of episodes of a flashback.
It is meant to be a direct sequel, isn't it? Like to Batman.
Oh, do you know what? Bring on series 2. I really, really, really enjoyed it. You know. And what else have I actually been watching? Some wrestling stuff, because obviously now that's on
You're 45.
Netflix. I know, but John Cena
You're 45 years old.
I know what you're doing with your life. I know. But no, it was good. You know, we're coming up to WrestleMania season. Okay, silence.
Yay! Isn't that like over like 7 days or something now, like an Indian wedding?
Yeah, it more or less is now. Yeah, it's just 2 nights.
I've got to be honest. I mean, I don't. My only real kind of knowledge of wrestling comes from like the '90s games, like WWF Attitude, and obviously I remember seeing like Raw in the like early 2000s or whatever.
Yeah,
but I did through sort of cultural osmosis, like from using the internet. A lot of the websites I visit have like full page ads and stuff, and a lot of them have been showing these like video adverts for WWE 2K25. The latest game. And I have to say, I mean, even though I would never buy it because I don't really like wrestling, the graphics look really, really impressive. They look almost photorealistic at times. So
they've done well. They've done well for the last couple. It went through a period of having really, really awful wrestling games. When it was like, well, before PS5 really, moved on to that. But some of the PS4 ones were just unplayable. But yeah, it's not so bad. I mean, they go on to PlayStation Plus, like the subscription service after about 6 months. So 23 and 24 went on to there. And, it's not too bad. And obviously people create a load of characters that you can download as well. But yeah, it's not the type of thing I'll buy anyway on day one. I very, very rarely want to buy a game for 60 quid anymore, unless it's something really, really special. I think most of the titles that I get are like 40 odd pound ones. Like, I know I'm just jumping around moving on to games, but I was hoping my Suikoden remastered set would have come in today.
Please tell me you didn't delivered you didn't get the Switch version, did you?
No, I've got PS5.
Oh, good. I've heard bad things about the Switch version.
Yeah, same here. I read the Nintendo Life review of it the other day, so that should be due tomorrow. That was just under 40 quid with a discount, so it wasn't too bad. And now it's sold out.
Yeah. Before we move on, Paul or Chris, what's the issue with the Switch version of Suikoden?
From what I've read, that the frame rate is bad.
Yeah, really bad.
has some pop-in and things like that I was reading. So I don't know how that would happen on a game like that.
There's no need for it in this day and age. I mean...
And plus, these are
when I
PS1
played-
games. Even though we've got
Yeah.
HD graphics now, and you should still be able to run that on the Switch.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, because that's the thing. When I got, I went. The creators did Aiden Chronicle.
Yeah.
So I backed that on Kickstarter and chose Switch as my platform.
Ooh, right, okay.
And then
so
I got it on
again
Switch, and it was
PS5.
absolutely bloody awful. So I managed to pick up
Yeah.
a copy for £10 off Facebook Marketplace on PS5.
Oh, that's a bargain.
Yeah, I know. And it's like playing a different game when you play it on PS5 compared to the Switch version. The Switch version's absolute dog shit. Like,
It's a shame, really.
terrible. It runs absolutely atrocious. But then you play it on PS5 and you're like, this is a beautiful, nice running game. But the Switch
We've
version,
we've basically now, if a game, unless it's like one of the retro collections, like when they bring out, I don't know, say original Shadow of the Beast or something, they brought it out at $2.99 on Switch, PS5 and Xbox, then I'm not bothered about it then. But the only games that I really get on Switch are obviously Switch exclusives. If it's something that I can get on PS5, I'll get it on that. So like looking at my Switch games, the last Switch game I actually bought as a new release was Mario Wonder. So that's about a year and a half ago. We're saying like it's 8 years old now. Tetris Forever. Yeah, but a game like that, you should be okay on Tetris Forever. But again, the thing is now, the Switch is obviously showing its age. I'm not trying to kick it on its way out, but like we went to a gaming place in Manchester called Pixel Bar, and hired a booth to sit for a couple of hours playing the Switch. And then Carrie just told me how much she hates the Switch compared to the PlayStation. Like, she just finds it just really unplayable. And it was harsh. It really was. She's like, oh God, I just hate it. Playing with those bloody little controllers and everything. I was like, the Switch Joy-Cons? You take that back.
You can get like a pro controller and play it on.
Oh no, I've got one. Yeah, I've got one, but that's usually me who plays that.
Okay, you give her the crappy little Joy-Cons.
Yes. Yeah.
You absolute bastard.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Not
it's
only
just like
have you
when
made
you were a
your
kid.
house a fire hazard with all those magazines, you've then done that.
But it's like when you were a kid and your mate comes on going, and there's a third party pad. There you go. Enjoy.
Yeah. Here's the Mad Cats.
Well, I always remember though, it'd be like, no, trust me, it's better. It's got auto fire on it or turbo or whatever, crap like that.
It was a really good SNES third party controller. It was like see through.
Yeah, that one's a good one. That was a competition pro.
One, it had
really amazing.
Yeah,
it
that
had
one
the
is
proper
that one is
D-pad.
good.
It had the face buttons were perfect. It was really, I loved that one.
Yeah, but it's not built to last.
What they were doing though. They
were
definitely.
Yeah. That was advertised a lot though, that one, but it still broke because I remember losing on a game and smashing the shit out of it basically.
See, I've never ever broke a controller.
Really?
Once,
wow.
Right? Yeah, the one I was staying at my dad's, and my stepbrother Gary, he was a terrible loser, and I beat his time on Ridge Racer. Or Ridge Racer Revolution, one of the two. Like, we were doing time trials to see who was the best because he was saying that he was the best. He then didn't turn off the console, just pressed eject, and then threw the disc. And his mate James was standing there, and it took the top of his ear, like a little chunk of the top of his ear off.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
that's like the death scene in Hellraiser 3. That guy who gets obviously CDs in his face.
Can you imagine if it went through his throat? I was like, Gary, fucking hell! And he still wouldn't apologise. It was so funny.
Can't do
They're
that
just
now,
bleeding out.
Digital, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Just have to throw the console or the PC.
It's health and safety gone mad. Health and safety gone mad,
A
Dan.
Series S thrown at your head.
well,
the original PS5, that would kill a man.
Oh God!
That's like dropping a piano on someone.
While we're sharing stories of controllers being flung in disgust, my best memory of this was, it won't surprise you to hear that it was a Jaguar game. and I was playing Flashback on the Jaguar, and there's a level where you have to escape from this fire that's chasing you along the level.
Oh yeah, I fucking hate that level.
Yeah, you got to roll underneath things, then jump up, and then roll under things. And I must have tried it about 40 times. Every single time, I got caught by the fire, and it plays this little cutscene of you getting engulfed in fire, and I just lost it. Picked up the controller, and I launched it at the wall, and the controller just exploded. Because even though they're quite big, they're not very well built, so it just exploded.
I'm surprised you didn't take the house down with that thing. It's like a wrecking
keys
ball.
Everywhere. Finding Jaguar joypad keys for the next 6 years. It's like, wow, I didn't realise it had a 732 buttons. I thought it was only 731.
The worst bit was, though, because the Jaguar was basically discontinued at that point, I had to get one from Silica.
Was this a week after? Yeah, I do remember Silica, because that's our cover story for Amiga Addict.
Was it?
This issue? Yep. Yeah. Cheap plug. There we go.
Nice. I
consider that level, though, the end of the game of Flashback.
No, I think
when I played that, I played it on SNES.
What's for Tom?
And for me, I was just like, I can't get past this. So this is where I finish this game.
that would have been
never went back. But I did try it again recently on Switch, and I could not get past it then either. So again, it's now sat at that point, never going to be done.
And Conrad escaped. The end.
Yeah.
And he made it back for tea, and his wife said, "What time do you call this?"
Have to play it with joystick, and that's it. I won't hear anything else. Joystick for Flashback, and that's it. Nothing else works with it. Even the Mega Drive version is absolutely terrible.
Everyone says the Amiga version is the best version of.
It makes it a pleasure to play. Do you know what I mean? It's brilliant.
Yeah, I regret asking for the Super Nintendo version for Christmas one year. Although I did love the game up until that point.
The end of the story is that I couldn't get another controller from anywhere other than Silica, so I had to order it from there. And the wait time was about 4 weeks, so I couldn't play any games because I only had one controller. So all I could do was put my Jaguar cartridges into the console, press on, and then just like watch the attract mode.
Oh God!
In things anything sadder or more cursed than just
Chris, just put some sad music under this bit, yeah? Have a bed of depression. Tom, do you obviously you're up on the Dreamcast scene? Do you still pay attention to the Jaguar scene? Because there's a guy, Songbird Productions, a guy called Carl. So we've had quite a few things like, review copies and review codes, sent to us for Pixel Addict. And he's bringing out, is it Wings of Death later on? It was an ST game. It's been brought to Jaguar for the first time. But it seems to be that the amount of games coming out to the Jag, granted a couple were sort of homebrew re-releases coming soon, but also a few reissues that were quite rare from back in the mid-90s. It seems to be quite not healthy, but it's sort of got, something about it.
Yeah, because I pay a little bit of attention from what I see online, and it's kind of bubbling under, isn't it? There's a small scene, but what scene there is very kind of passionate around it. So yeah, these
it's the type of thing you could do. Like, I don't know, say you could probably do 2 mags a year on it. I never thought that in 2025 I'd be working on an Amiga magazine, but the amount of Amiga releases that are coming out, of various quality and everything, like Roadcraft last year was absolutely amazing. That's just won awards over at that Debug Indie Awards.
Oh yeah.
But it's great. But I feel like the Amiga scene's a bit like the Dreamcast scene at the moment as well. You seem to, there's always something going on. It's just crazy to think that even the Dreamcast's like over 25 years old, and it's almost 30 really since the Amiga's heyday. And here we are still reviewing and playing new games coming out. It's absolutely insane.
Well, there you go. There's the next project for you, Jaguar Addict.
Jaguar Addict, Jag Addict. Well, we did do our one-off Atari Addict
a month, and that's it.
Yeah, it'll be to me.
Yeah, I know. One copy of Jag Addict. I know. I'll put it on the list.
I'm just imagining Tommy sitting there looking at his Club Drive track screen over and over again.
I did know. That's a sad thing.
And then I'll just be there hawking the Jaguar Addict, that magazine in the street. Get your Jaguar Addict, like we used to with the Bolton Evening News as a child. Evening News.
One copy.
Just one copy. Can I buy two, please? No.
Harry loses the house.
And this is reserved.
Carrie loses the house because Paul's put all the money into launching Jaguar Addict.
No, but seriously,
Jaddict.
No, but seriously, it just surprised me, you know, how many games are actually being worked on, you know, and things like that. And I do feel like, from our point of view, you know, like our age group, to see machines that at the time were just sort of like ignored. And obviously, you know, you've got that sort of like homebrew modders scene and everything. It's really, really good, you know, and like the people who are making these games, you know, they're probably like in the 40s, maybe early 50s. So, you know, they were part of that age range, you know, at the time. And now, obviously, they're bringing the skills to the machines they were playing as kids. And it's great to see. It really, really is, you know, you know, seriously, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it is cool. It's just, you know, the tech, it's just such a faff to get it all set up nowadays.
Well, unless you get your thingamajig. Get your thingamajig out, Tom.
Thingamajig, okay. No, I'll keep that to myself.
Yeah.
Have you been playing anything else, Paul? Because
yeah, I've been playing. Well, like I say, I started the RoboCop and played through the the first main story mission. But then inside the police station, there's a few little missions to you know, get stuck into, and you sort of upgrade your skill points on various things, be it firearms or. When you go, well, you guys will see it when you start playing it, but you know, you've got to be looking for as much evidence as you can. There seems to be quite a lot in it, but when I've looked on how long to beat, you can get through it in about 12 hours, about 17 if you want the entire thing. So going back to the last episode, guys, when we were talking about The Order on PS4, and we're saying that could be completed in about 8 to 9 hours, I feel like if I get back onto RoboCop, I can probably batter it in the next week, you know, just having like 2 or 3 hours a night. And that, to me, is perfect, really. Mm-hmm. You know, for £7.50, you can't go wrong.
Oh, exactly. It's a great price. Has it got the music from the film? You know, the
yes, it has. Yeah. And it's got like slight renditions of it, you know, slightly updated and tweaked. So some of them are like dead chilled, and like it's like, oh god, it's there, it's brilliant. Or it's the characters is like, you know, is like chief in the police station and stuff, and you know, is spitting him out when he's like coming back in. It's like, oh, Murphy, you know, ripping into him for like any reason he can. But again, you're learning new skills, so obviously you want to spend time doing as many side quests as you can, just to get your experience points up as well. I'm quite looking forward to getting back on it. I've just not had much time because I've just been watching Penguin, you know, so I just battered that for the last few nights.
No, that's cool.
The only other game was X-Out Resurfaced. That was on PS5. Update of the. It's not bad. It's solid as anything now. My review in the magazine will be out as well, like by the time this goes out. But it's obviously an update of the Amiga game. And the thing is, you only have one life. It's absolutely solid. So, well, you got your one energy bar. They've put an updated shop system into the game. So you can either get 3 pre-designed ships, well, subs, with various weapons on, or you can basically save all your money, buy 1 or 2 ships yourself, which do count as like your lives, and then just, you know, pimp them out. But one thing I have noticed, because I'm awful at games, the more you die, because when you first load it up, it's got one of the old school cracked cheat menus.
Oh, that's
you know
fun.
That copied pirate games used to have, you know, like Pompey Pirates or whatever. And then if you die quite a bit, it'll say a message comes up saying, "I can see you having trouble." So what we're going to do is, if you want to, we can basically reduce your damage. All right, brilliant. Yes, I'll turn that on. And then, okay, you're still having trouble. I'll give you some more energy. Oh, you're still having trouble.
Does it offer you a refund if, like?
No, I know. Oh dear.
I see you're really shit at this. Would you like your money back?
I know.
Walks back to the shop on its own.
Literally just deletes itself off the hard drive and says no.
This is for your own good.
Yeah.
you show me great disrespect, you know. But no, it's good. But I've only seen I only saw it to like level 2 legit, and then there's 8 levels. So yeah, really, really like it. Love the fact that it's sticking to, you know, what it used to be like with a bit, you know, a bit more polish, and the built-in cheat system like that is just, you know, really, really clever and quite funny. You know, for again, people our age, because that's what the audience will be. New music as well by Chris Hulsbeck, as well as remix some of his classic tracks as well. So that's quite a good selling point, you know, because a lot of the ex-Rainbow Arts team were involved with this.
Oh, brilliant.
And family members and stuff.
I did see an advert for it. Is it physical or is it just download?
Just download. It's about, well, there's a limited edition one on their website. The download at the moment, I think, is 16 quid.
Yeah.
So maybe wait until it goes into a sale if you're a bit unsure, but it is solid. Like, you do need some serious shoot 'em up skills, or shmup, as the kids call it.
Shmup. Yeah. I've got the original. Shmup. I've got the original big box, kind of medium-sized box version sitting on the desk in the office. I love it. Just because the artwork is so cool.
Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, that's all I've really been playing. You know, I've just tried to divide my time up between playing and watching, and like I say, I'll just be waiting for Suikoden next week. So, time to get back to HMV in a couple of days' time, that should be there ready for me to go and collect and see if I can actually get all 108 characters, because I've never managed it, Chris, ever. Because there's one character. No, there's one character though, right? And they're only available in a town at a certain point, and if you progress the storyline without, say, visiting that town at that particular
you can't get it back.
Yeah, and that's where I fucked up several times. Yeah. So I might have to get out the old, go really old school and go game FAQs, you know, and see those horrible layouts of web pages that I always used to go on.
With the ASCII text.
Yeah, oh god, is that what it's called?
I'm surprised you're not going to print it out on a dot matrix printer, mate.
I used to do that.
Absolutely awful.
Nothing wrong with that.
Well, I go on there for me SmackDown creator wrestlers as well, where it'd be like going, oh, if you want to create Razor Ramon or whatever, hair 42, eye colour 41 or whatever, and you're like going, what is this? And you do it for ages. That's why nowadays you can just go onto, you know, PlayStation Network and go, right, download, someone's made him for me, rather than having to, I don't know, painstakingly make it, and then halfway through it looks like, I don't know, they've been in a mangler, you know, you're like, oh, fuck it, it looks fine, it's fine. You know, like you're recreating that bit in Darkman, the film, where he's trying to make masks of, like, you know, what's it called, Larry Drake or something like that. And yeah, my creative wrestlers never turned out the way they were meant to. Anyway, that's about it for me. Sorry.
That's you done, is it, Paul?
Yes.
No, I wasn't being funny. I was just saying, is that you?
I know. No, cool. That is me done.
Oh, Danny boy, what games are you playing?
What gen
are they from again?
I've never heard that song before. Weird. Never heard it. No one's ever sung that song.
Really? I'll get him to do it again.
Honestly, it's okay. It's fine. It's all right. It's good. I have not been playing too much, to be fair with you. Work's been kicking my ass. So I've been playing Street Racer on the SNES. Weird, okay. I know, but I've had a thing for it since I was a kid. It was kind of my go-between. I used to play Super Mario Kart because I played that religiously as a kid, and Stunt Race FX. And I got bored of them two, and I got bored of Nigel Mansell, which I used to play religiously as well. I just moved over to Street Racer, which it's not great, but it's fun. It's colourful. Do you know what I mean? When I got it, I thought it had something to do with Street Fighter. I got it home. It had nothing to do with Street Fighter. being young and naive, I just thought, playground rumours. You could be Ryu in the go kart. You can't be Ryu in the go kart. But on the SNES, it looks absolutely brilliant. Mode 7 stuff and all that. It's brilliant. Apart from that, I kind of got back into Fallout 4. I love the Fallout games. I kind of get lost in them. I got a bit too lost, and then I picked up my Switch and ended up getting lost in Skyrim, which I've been playing for the last 3 days from the beginning. I bought the anniversary pack, and obviously you can get the Master Sword and Link's Shield in it as well, which is brilliant. It's got loads of different extra bits in. I've just been playing that, really. There's not much time at the moment. I've been trying to redo the kitchen indoors, and it's just like a massive mess and a dust cloud, and it's on everything. So every time you sit down, you see more. Yeah.
The kitchen is more important than Skyrim, I think, isn't it? Just slightly.
I mean, I could debate this for a couple of hours. I don't know. I mean, once you get into, collecting uncooked potatoes and books that you've never read before in Skyrim.
I was going to say that in the kitchen.
In the kitchen, yeah. Exactly. Edible cheese wheels and stuff like that, because I went for a stage in Skyrim. I had to collect every single bit of cheese available and put it in a storage cupboard. Apart from that, that's it. So Fallout 4, Skyrim Anniversary Edition on Switch, which is absolutely brilliant, by the way.
Danny, as somebody who's clearly into Skyrim, I'd be interested to know if you've played Kingdom Come Deliverance, and if you have, what you think of it.
Kingdom Come Deliverance was on Game Pass about a year ago, and I downloaded it, but I didn't get round to it, unfortunately. Now, I want to play it before I play the second one, because it looked absolutely brilliant. And I love all that kind of medieval stuff anyway, apart from Dark Souls.
The first one's on Switch, so...
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but it's going to run like arse, isn't it? I know it is.
Yeah, I mean, it will, obviously, yeah. But
yeah, I mean, Skyrim, they've got off to it's amazing. I don't know how they did it. It's like sorcery.
Well, it ran on the PS3, and that was
yeah.
So,
it actually it melted my PS3.
Engine running on that. Sorry?
It melted my PS3 in the end, to be fair with
you. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I would love to play it. Have you played the second one, Paul, or are you talking about the first one here? Or just talking about both
which one?
Kingdom Come Deliverance.
No, I only played on the original Xbox, wasn't it? No, hang on. No, I've definitely not.
No.
Kingdom Deliverance came out on PS4, Xbox One.
Oh, sorry, no. Right, sorry, yeah, I'm thinking of a different game. Then what was it? Kingdom Under Fire on Xbox?
Yeah.
Sorry, that's the game I'm thinking of.
Oh.
Sorry, no, I've not played it as well. I was thinking about Kingdom Under Fire game. That was on original Xbox. You'd have to have a quick Google on a picture, but I'm sure that was the original Xbox. I remember playing that when it came out, but I'm going back to about 2003.
Yeah, I played Morrowind when that came out on Xbox.
It was Kingdom Under Fire on Xbox. I remember playing that.
It's kind of, I remember that. It's kind of like Lord of the Rings, Return of the Tower.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah. I've not played it, but I remember it. So that's me. That's all I've been playing. I've not really had that much time.
I have bought Skyrim more than any other game, I think, other than maybe Super Mario World. And it's taken me until getting it on. So I had the PS4 version, and then when the PS5 version, you get a free upgrade.
Yeah.
To that. So I've been playing. So I started it finally, like about, I don't know, just before Christmas, and finally it clicked.
Yeah.
So it's ended up clicking with me, because before I'd play like 10 hours or so and just be like, this is shit, and then turn it off. But this time I was playing it and I was like, I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying this. But this isn't what I've been playing, because that was a while ago since I finished that. But I did finally get through it.
Yeah, no, it's good. Once you get lost in it, it's brilliant. You just end up discovering new locations, caves and stuff like that, and cooking, fishing. What else? Getting married, talking to dogs.
I do that in real life.
That's the thing, though. You kind of take these games with you, don't you? You play them for too long, and you put your head up, and your wife says, "Can I have a cup of tea, please?" And you start talking in a really kind of weird Nordic accent.
I remember I played Gears of War so much back in the day, right, that I kept doing the roadie run.
No, I never.
In real life, I would fucking what a spaz.
Just on the topic of Gears of War, I was thinking the other day. For some reason I was out on a run, and I was just thinking about it. Just popped into my head, Gears of War, and I was for about a mile. I was trying to remember what that super weapon was called, and I come around this corner, and I was like, it was called Hammer of Dawn. Yes.
I was playing it recently.
It would always be a race to get to the hammer in multiplayer.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I was punching. I was like, yes, like I'd won like a race or something. And somebody come around
like
the corner
Rocky
in the car,
at the top of the steps.
and saw me and gave me a funny look, and they had no idea that it was because I'd remembered it was called the Hammer of Dawn.
Did you have everyone in Southampton running after you, like chasing you down the street, like in Rocky?
I wish. And then I would have got the Hammer of Dawn and used it on them.
So Danny, have you been watching anything?
No, absolutely nothing. Honestly, I've been getting home from work at 7 o'clock. I've not watched anything interesting for the last couple of months.
So there's this new drama on at the moment that's called The United States of America. It's on most news channels every night.
I've been watching it on that Sky News HD. I've been watching it on there.
Yeah.
That's not
it's
bad.
gripping. It's gripping. It's nice to see a fall of an empire every now and again, isn't it?
It's like the West Wing. Do you remember the West Wing?
Yeah, but it's the other side of the political spectrum this time.
Yeah. Hot Shots. Yeah, it's like the president from the Hot Shot films. Yeah. I've been watching that. It's been crazy. I don't know what to say about that, really. Just laughable, isn't it?
Let's talk about something more enjoyable then.
Even
more enjoyable than the fall of the United States. So I will talk about what I've been playing. So I've mostly been playing a lot of VR stuff on the PSVR 2.
Okay. Gone down in price recently as well. I
got it last
£50
year when it went down in price to like 300 some odd pounds. You know, it did like a month.
We did an offer. Yeah, when we always do like the days to play.
Yeah, so I grabbed that, and I absolutely adore PSVR 2. I love VR. I really do. It's so good. So I've been playing a game called Synapse, which is a first-person shooter, but you're going inside the mind of a bad guy, of a terrorist, who's and then you've got you can use like telekinesis and stuff like that while you're in there and things, and he's like manifesting these enemies to come after you in his mind. But it's so the gameplay is so good in VR. It's just. Yeah, the feeling of space and where you are in that game is so good, and because you got the 3D audio as well, like hearing the footsteps behind you and things, and you're like, oh Jesus Christ, I'm down to like 2 bullets. I really need to do something here. You know, it's so good. So that's one of the games. I've been playing like this rhythm drum game called Drum Rock. So you put your hands behind your back. And then you pull out these drumsticks, and then you play the drums, and it's hang on.
Right. You put your hands behind your back, and you pull out.
As if you're like pulling out your.
They're
not. Yeah, they're behind your back. Yeah, I don't know why, but you do that. You pull it out, and then you start drumming, and it is
backwards. You start drumming backwards.
No, because you've got them, so you draw them from your back forwards.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's a visual representation of the drummer picking the sticks up.
No, well,
why are they behind his back?
I don't know. It's just the way.
But why is the drum? Why doesn't he just start? Like, obviously, I used to play Guitar Hero drums, Guitar Hero band and stuff. But I don't understand. So, what have you like in his back pocket?
I don't know, Paul. All I know is that you put your arms behind your back to get the drumsticks, and then you start playing the drums to like a rhythm game. You know, it's like rock band, but yeah, it's a really, really cool, fun game.
But then the drums are in front of you.
What's it called?
I'm sorry. Oh God, I need to watch a video of this. What's it called? Drumlord.
He's like talking to a child.
You're telling me?
It's called Drum Rock.
Drumlord.
Not Drumlord.
Drumlord.
Drumlord. I don't know. Drumlord. Drumlord.
And it's fantastic.
God.
Drum rock.
Right, tell you what, let's Google that now. Honest to God. Drum rock. Okay.
It's like talking to a slab of cement.
Drum rock. Right, okay. Drum rock. Oh,
right, yeah.
I was going to spell rock right.
It looks like a rock star.
Drum rock.
Drums rock.
I'm looking for Drumlord.
It is. It's really good.
Okay.
And I've also been playing this game called Sea Smash, which
I played that.
should know.
Oh yeah. The squash type
the VR.
game.
Yeah, the spiritual successor to Cosmic Smash.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that is phenomenal. Like, it is just so good when you're playing that, and like you do find yourself like jumping around. Yeah, basically squash, and you do like you're running around your lounge with it, and it's so good. You feel like a bit of a tit with the headset on and stuff, but you
have to get the squash racket from behind you. Oh, is it in front to start with?
It's just the
squash racket pocket.
Squash racket.
Squash Lord.
I've been playing those games in VR.
Sorry, Chris. I went to the
sponsored by Robinsons.
I went to the launch event for Sea Smash in London a couple of years ago, and I had exactly the same experience when I played it because I'd never put a PS VR 2 on. I was just amazed at how good the fidelity was of the screens. But also, like you say, I did. You do feel you kind of do find yourself jumping around, don't you? Because of the sort of the scale of the arena that you're in. It's really, really good.
Yeah,
well, it's going to be quite choppy because you're on the sea.
No.
Anyway, I'm going to go.
Yeah,
I know. I'm sorry. I should stop making really shit jokes. I'm so sorry. I do know the game.
Yeah, there's one other game that I played in VR, and that's Subside, which is like a underwater scuba diving game, which is so good. Like, so you have to do the arm motion as if you're swimming, but you're holding your controllers and you're like pretending to swim. And there are little things you can do, and they're like things you can pick up and things. And then the more points and stuff you get, the more experience you can get to buy better gear to swim with. And then you can do like more like dangerous dives and things like that with the better gear and things. And yeah, it's really weird because you do feel, even though you're standing up in the middle of your lounge, you're still like, Jesus Christ, that shark's close.
Yeah.
You do start getting a bit panicky. And then you can sort of swim to the surface, and you can even like hold on to rocks. So if you put your arms out, it does feel like you're putting your arms on something. It's really bizarre. So yeah, I'm full convert into VR. I mean, the game that got me into VR in the first place was playing Res Infinite in VR.
Yeah.
Like playing that and just being like, this is how all games should be from now on. Nothing else can ever be like Res Infinite in VR. It's just that's the thing with like Res, right? That's such an important game. You think about how it looked on Dreamcast, like via VGA, like stunning. Yeah. Then you play it on Xbox 360 in HD, looked amazing. Then you get to play it in 4K on the PS4 and on the PS4 Pro. Again, you're like, Jesus Christ, this is incredible. And then you play it in VR, and you're like, how did they could release the same game all the time and blow your mind every single time?
Like the Skyrim of VR, isn't it?
Skyrim.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. It's less shit than that, though. But I have been playing I've been playing some proper games as well. I've been playing the waiting game for my Suikoden to arrive. This is why I shouldn't buy physical. I should have just got it digitally. I've got the
There was a delay sending them out, I've got told, in my HMV update. So we only got it in the warehouse yesterday. But then, to be fair, they did send it straight away.
Army have forgotten what it's like to ship games, though, haven't they? So they were like, "Oh, geez, we still got them in the warehouse."
There we go.
Is it a cartridge or is it just like a download code when you open the box?
It's meant to be a disc. It better not be. It better not be a downloaded code on a piece of paper because I'll be really pissed off.
Well,
like every time you see
Solid collection, the Metal Gear Solid collection on PS5 literally has the old MSX games on the disc, and that's it. You have to download everything else.
What's the point?
Why the hell did they spend money producing Blu-ray discs, which the HD ones, which not the HD, the 4K ones, which are like 150 gig, sorry,
because
in size, and they ship that with 2 MSX games on. It's
not so bad. It wouldn't be so bad, sorry, if the prices weren't that so similar to a box one to a digital one. A digital one should be a lot cheaper. That's again why I bought RoboCop, because
they do in the sales, don't they? Like when they go down.
In the sales, it's bob on. Then I mean, I kept looking at RoboCop at 30 quid. Then I saw it about 25, and I was like, it's And then for a tenner, I spent 25 quid on takeaway the other night. That's 3 copies of RoboCop.
What'd you have? Come on, what'd you have?
Basically, it was kebab, cheesy chips. This isn't just all for me. This is for 4 of us, and 2 burgers and chips. Yeah, I know. But there you go. Oh, I could have had 3 copies of RoboCop for some strange.
But all of that was just £12.50.
No, 25 quid.
Oh, £25. Okay,
yes.
I was going to say
£12.
That's a bargain.
It's an off though, isn't it? No, I know, but even so, no, seriously, really you're looking at 25 quid. No, it's just, you go to a chippy now, you spend 15 quid in a chippy.
I don't. I spend if I buy fish and chips for like me and my other half and our daughter and my kids, you're looking at close to 40.
No, that's fucking insane. Jesus,
just go fishing.
I know, but
you've got
to get the license.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, need a license.
But I have been playing some other games as well. So
yes,
I completely forgot that I had bought a digital copy of Just Cause 3, right? And I was going through my library when I was on my PS5 the other day, and I was like, not the other day, like a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, Just Cause 3. I didn't realise I had that. So I downloaded it because I loved Just Cause 2, and I thought I never even bought Just Cause 3.
It was on PS Plus 1 month.
Oh no, this doesn't have the PS Plus. It doesn't have PS Plus on it.
Oh right, okay.
No, so I actually bought this, and I didn't have a save game because I checked the PS Plus, the cloud save thing, to see if there was one there to carry on my game, and it didn't have one. So I was like, I bought this, never played it. Right, and this would have been a long time ago. So I downloaded that, and I was like, "Oh, I should have been playing this. This is so much fun." Like, I don't know if you guys played the Just Cause game.
Is it where you ride a missile? I'm sure there's something.
You can do, yeah.
You've got a wingsuit, haven't you? In Just Cause.
Yeah, so you got the wingsuit, which is freaking awesome. Like, you can go to the really high part of the islands, and then just jump. And then get your wingsuit out and just fly, and then you can go under bridges, like just skim across the top of the water and things like that. And I've just been having so much fun. I've done quite a lot of the missions on it, but I've spent most of my time just like fucking around. Like I ran out of ammo when I was in a fight, and there was one guy left, and he had a lot of armor on. So I saw the helicopter was trying to attack me as well. So I used the grappling hook, onto the propellers of the helicopter, hooked it onto the guy who was shooting at me with the body armor because I had nothing left. And then did the thing where you unleash it, and then the guy went flying up and took out the helicopter and himself because he went into the propellers.
It's 10 years old. It's 2015.
This is so good. It's so good.
I know I've had it.
Oh yeah, it's such great.
Because it was around the time I was playing Far Cry 3 quite a bit, which I liked. I was like, oh yeah, this could be like Far Cry, but I don't know. It just didn't seem to grab me as much as Far Cry 3 did.
You see, as an aspiring revolutionary myself, I am enjoying it immensely, liberating these towns from the evil oppressor. So yeah, it's given me that in real life, because if I didn't have kids, I would absolutely be 100% a militant revolutionary in Britain. I'm not sure I'd have much support, but
Oh, the Manic Street Preachers fan.
I'd be killed by MI5 within about 2 minutes, I reckon. But yeah. But yeah, I've been playing that.
Did you mention Manic Street Preachers then, Paul?
Yeah, I went, oh, he'd just be a Manic Street Preachers fan. The new album was quite good, by the way. Just touched on music for a second. I've been playing that quite a bit.
Is it worth listening? I've seen it pop up.
Yeah, it's worth a listen. You know, whack it on the old Spotify. There's a few more rocky tracks. First time in God knows how long, and Nicky Wire's sung on a few of the tracks.
Okay.
So yeah, bit of it. So it's not just James Dean Bradfield. Yeah, the opening track, Critical Thinking's really good. It's probably the most angry record they've done for almost about 20 years, getting on for, you know. But yeah, not amazing. It's never going to be Holy Bible and stuff, but you know, they found the balls a little bit.
That's cool. The other game I've been playing though is I've gone back to one of my comfort food games, which is Assassin's Creed Unity, which was 10 years old last year.
Creed games.
So this to me this is my favourite of the series. So it's set in Paris. You play this guy called Arno. The first thing you have to do when you play this game is go into the options, change the language to French with English subtitles, and it's just a beautiful experience of murder and stuff. But yeah, it's because they all have English accents otherwise.
Yeah, it's going to take you out of it, isn't it? Yeah, going, look here we are in Paris. It's like, God blimey, governor.
Yeah,
look at
you
this.
do. You do get some people
Notre Dame Cathedral.
You do hear people sound Cockney in Paris, and you're like,
I don't even know what accent that was. I'm so sorry.
I thought it was Danny for a moment then.
No, it's
but yeah, Assassin's Creed Unity is like the parkour in it is fantastic. Like the actual movement around the city is the best in the series. It's just absolutely brilliant. The fact that you've got proper assassinations in this game as well, because I think Syndicate was the last one to have to actually be an Assassin's Creed game, because the rest have just turned into RPGs. Even Mirage from a couple of years ago, which was meant to be a return to the old formula, is not a return to the old formula. It's still very much rooted in the RPG of the newer games, which I don't really like that much. I really enjoyed Origins, but I didn't enjoy it as an Assassin's Creed game. I enjoyed it more as an open world RPG. And then when I played Odyssey, I was really enjoying that for a bit. I say a bit, like 20 hours in, and I got to this one next stage of the game where it's like the next story sequence of the game, and I see some enemies, but I can't assassinate them because they're 10 levels higher than I am, and they're the first ones you see. So you're like, well, all I'm going to be able to do is get into a fight with these guys, which isn't as fun as being able to stalk them and then assassinate them. So I googled how long it would take to level up from where I am and what all the different side quests and stuff that I could do that are at my level, and it would take me another 10 hours just to be able to progress to then progress the story. So I was like, fuck this. I'm not playing this game anymore. You are a piece of shit. I'm not doing that. That's the thing. I did enjoy the game, though, up until that point. And then I was like, I'm not buying this series again if it's going to be like that. And then, of course, I bought Valhalla. The next one, because they were like, we've made it a bit different. But it's so long.
Too many.
And I've got a save that's probably about 40 odd hours in. And I'm still, I don't think I'm anywhere near completing the main story. So
that's long enough.
Be bothered.
I gave up on it.
That's why I'm not getting Shadows this year. I'm definitely not buying Shadows.
Do you not think
I can't do another RPG Assassin's Creed?
With Assassin's Creed as a series, the way I looked at it was like something like Uncharted games I absolutely love, and I don't feel like I'm being spoilt by having so many. And then like with Assassin's Creed, it was like every year it's another Assassin's Creed, it's another Assassin's Creed. To me, it was no different, but it was no different to FIFA and Call of Duty.
But you see,
and like
I enjoyed
every single bloody year.
I loved it. Getting the same sort of game every year, but with a new setting and stuff. I was loving that. But then they changed it, and I was like, yeah.
No, I know, I do get that. I mean, what bothers me is like you summed it up when you said there's sometimes you're enjoying a game, but then things get to a ridiculously difficult part. I was playing I Am Setsuna about a year and a half ago. I was absolutely loving it. Proper 16-bit, 18-bit, 16-bit
really
looking
bad boss spikes.
Yeah,
where the
and it was
difficulty just goes through the roof.
one,
Yeah.
and you've got to fight this sort of like sheep ram type thing.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I already played it for about. It must have been about 15, 20 hours. And the game was meant to be able to be completed in about 25 to 30 hours. And I remember looking at the guides and saying, this sheep boss is the hardest boss in the game. And I was just going from one cave to another in this winter area. And I think I spent about 4 nights grinding a couple of hours a night. And I was like, this is absolutely insane. I'll go and try and do the boss at the end of my grinding session. And I was like, nope, he just basically handed me backside again. And then after like 4 nights of doing this, so you're thinking that's like 7 or 8 hours of grinding, going through dungeons. And you're like, this isn't fun. This is just ridiculous, because every single time you'd batter this massive sheep ram type thing, and then it'd go into a ball and it'd start basically getting its energy back, twat you with one sort of like hoof, knock half of your players out, and you're like, oh brilliant, I've got like the worst character left. And I've never been so frustrated with an RPG. I was like, this is unplayable. And then I looked towards the end of the game, and it's like, oh yeah, here's a final boss, piss easy, you've got through the bloody sheep. And it's just like, no, I can't do it. You know, sadly, I didn't do what you guys did with Flashback going, and then that was the end. You know, we all rode off into the sunset on the back of a big sheep.
But no, that game does have some difficult spots. I had that with like the Dragon Quest 3 remake as well. I found bits where I was like,
I bought that on Switch.
I'm gonna have
not
to
played
grind.
it yet.
But that's got that terrible thing of the old school random encounters.
Yeah.
And it's just battle after battle after battle. And you're like, I just want to go and save and heal.
Yeah. Oh wow, we got 6 steps forward that time before straight into it.
So again, I remember I played Dragon Quest 3 years ago and loved it. But then playing the remake, I'm like, I can't do these sorts of games anymore. They're too... Yeah, I can't do the grind.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm with
you. Life
is
too much of a grind as it is. I don't need to grind in my games as well.
But because they're so cheap now and you've not got as much time, you just go, right, I've spent $5.99 or whatever on that. So, sod it, I'll move on to something else, compared to like when we were like 14, 15 going, I've had £50 spent to me on this, you know, or even second hand if you get for like 30 quid from, say, Intergames, Tom and Lee. You know, and it's like you just got some grotty, you know, boxed copy that stinks of cigs, and you go, no, I spent all my paper and money on this. I'm playing it. Oh, God, I miss those days.
Memories,
you know. Yeah, memories. Yeah.
So,
anyway,
I'll move on then. So I've been also been watching Severance. So I'm up to date with that.
I need
new
to
episode
get
comes
an
out
Apple
tomorrow.
TV.
I
need to watch it.
Oh, it's great television, and the second season has been a complete mindfuck. It's so good. But there was a TV show that launched, I think, just around the time as the lockdown on Amazon called Upload.
Oh.
It's from Greg Daniels, the guy who did The Office USA and Parks and Rec, like the creator of those two. And so basically, when you die, you can get uploaded, and it's like a virtual heaven sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched the first 2 seasons and assumed it was cancelled, right? And I was just on Amazon Prime when I was watching the Arsenal game the other night. So I binged overnight season 3. I didn't sleep. I was just like, I was going to have to keep watching until the next. But then there is a season 4 coming soon. It's a really good show. A really good sci-fi comedy drama. It's good. I've enjoyed it quite a lot.
Oh,
it's no
I might try that.
But it is good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I've enjoyed that quite a bit, and I've been reading. I got some. I always get books for Christmas because I always ask for books because I don't want to spend my money on something that I'm going to leave on a shelf. But I have actually been reading, and I've just finished reading Invasions of the Space Invaders by Martin Amis, which came out in 1982 originally. It was first published, but it's been republished. And yeah, it's basically So it's the book goes through like talking about like the phenomenon that was Space Invaders back then, and then starts talking about things like Pac-Man and stuff like that as well. And then it's like has a load of tips and tricks for those games as well at the back of the book. But it's a really good read if you fancy reading some. It's not very long. It's like 120 pages or something.
1982.
So, yeah. That's when it's first published. But yeah, it's been republished in the last few years, and so I got that for Christmas and absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved that. So yeah, that's what I've been doing, really. Do you see Jeff Jarrett? This go back to your wrestling thing. You said this earlier when you were talking about wrestling. I thought about this and I was like, oh yeah, Jeff Jarrett's bringing back Acclaim.
Yes, I've just been writing a little story about that.
Yeah, Jeff Jarrett.
JEFFJARRETT. That was his old 90s. What's it called? Promo. But then, ironically, helped me not have to spell check it.
I used to be a real wrestling mark, like massive, huge. Now, the last 10 years or so, I kind of don't really follow it too much. But yeah, I used to love those old Acclaim wrestling games. They were brilliant. Some of them were absolutely awful, but for wrestling fans, they were good. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe the TNA game.
That was my Midway, and then Midway went under after that game bombed. But yeah, Acclaim. The back is more or less final. It says on a press release the other day they're there to help promote some smaller indie releases. Hopefully, bring back a few of their old IPs if possible.
Haven't all their IPs been sold off though?
I think a lot of them will be, but you've got to remember as well, like quite a few things will probably come back out of, rights, and sometimes you get the some games that like they've gone through about 3 or 4 different companies, and it's just like I speak to people over like at Antstream and Evercade and some of the games that they put out. And we say it's quite hard at times to find out who actually owns particular titles. So, for example, I couldn't tell you who owns NBA Jam at the moment, but that was obviously an Acclaim game.
Because EA re-released NBA Jam not 10 years
right,
ago.
Okay.
If they bring out a new Extreme G, I'll be happy.
Yeah,
you never know. But yeah, that could be the type of thing, though, couldn't it? That could be the type of thing, because no one's seen Extreme G.
You know what they should do? They should buy the Burnout license from EA.
I was just about to say that. To say that and just go, no.
Because EA aren't doing anything with it, are they? So, let someone else make a bloody Burnout game. What's Three Fields doing? Because Three Fields, they were working on an open world.
Yeah, they did do the Dangerous Driving games, 1 and 2. Weren't great, I think it was.
But there was an open world one they were working on as well, weren't they? But
it went quiet.
Yeah.
Who was working with him? Was it Simon Phipps? Who was he did the art for it, Dangerous. I'm sure I might have to drop him a message and see what happened with Three Fields. But yeah, because he did the Dangerous Golf as well, don't they?
Dangerous Golf was a lot of fun, actually. I've got that on my PS5. I played it not long ago.
But nothing's going to beat Burnout 3.
That's another game I've been getting into recently. We said golf. I've got back into the PS4 Everybody's Golf.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot that made a bit of a comeback, didn't
it? But that's the last ever Everybody's Golf.
Getting in the mood for Happy Gilmore 2, eh?
Mate, I can't wait to see another Adam Sandler movie.
That's the spirit.
Oh, God. Do you remember when he was mildly entertaining?
I do. Airheads is good. Happy Gilmore is good.
Happy Gilmore is good.
What was it? Waterboy was all right, I thought.
Yeah.
Waterboy was okay.
Just
but
Happy Gilmore.
Everyone says Punch Drunk Love's good.
His serious stuff is quite good. His serious stuff is quite good.
Was it called Cut Diamonds or something like that?
Yeah. That was serious.
That was pretty good. But his comedy output since like 2002 has been so atrocious. Do you remember the Sony hacked emails? when they got released, and the Adam Sandler email came out, and it was like one of the executives saying, "When are we going to stop paying for Adam Sandler and his mates to have a holiday and pretend they're making a movie?"
Yeah, it was the Grown Ups 2 one when that came out.
Yeah,
I think it's good. So... Wedding Singer's a good one. 50
yeah, but that was like 96 or something, wasn't it? 96, 97 or something. That was a long time ago.
I think. Yeah, it's a long time ago. Yeah, this I mean, it. I know he did one Netflix called Who Be Halloween. That was good.
Over. No, it wasn't.
Anyway, so it was. It's all right.
No, it wasn't. It was awful, Paul.
It was all right.
What was it called?
Was it Who Be Halloween or
Who Be's Halloween? Or, yeah.
Oh look, you know it quite well.
I see you know your
Adam Sandler well
again with it, doesn't he? He doesn't. He does that stupid voice again, isn't it? You know.
Yeah. He does love his silly voices.
He does. But yeah, that's a terrible movie. Don't ever watch it, people who are listening.
Don't listen to Paul.
Don't listen to Paul. Not on that one. Jesus. Paul.
What did you give it?
Sorry, I've got to talk about Acclaim here because I've got excited about looking at the list of games. So we've got Dave Mirra, 1 and 2.
Yeah.
BMX Triple X, that was fun.
Yes, nudie games.
I mean, I can't see him remaking that one. There's no audience for that anymore. But Dave Mirra, definitely. Don't know how they would do that. I mean, Dave Mirra's no longer with us, is he? But they were brilliant games. I mean, if they were to do like a HD remaster of them games, like they have done with Tony Hawk 1 and 2, that'd be superb.
If they could get the license off his estate, it would be all right. Yeah.
Like I said, they've sold a hell of a lot off, haven't they?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm trying to think what they would have.
Acclaim did loads, like Smash TV, things like that. I don't know if you want Smash TV.
No, but that was
Smash TV, yeah.
Midway made
Midway have gone.
They have, but Smash TV, I'm sure, will probably be owned by Warner.
Because Warner own.
They bought the Midway IP.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure Warner will own Smash TV. But I would love a new Smash TV. That would be fantastic.
Do you think, like before when I mentioned, like, you know, Antstream and Evercade, they're probably their serious conversations go something like what we've just gone through, going, well, what about this game? Yeah, such a person might own it. Yeah, probably. Anyway, let's try Adam Sandler films. I just go, what the fuck, Kevin?
It's like Sony have all the Psygnosis games.
Yeah. Oh God, like, you know, you tell me you can't do more with Wipeout.
Just do it
or
now.
Destruction Derby or something like that.
Just give us Wipeout, Destruction Derby. Give us G Police.
Yeah, Colony Wars.
Release an Amiga collection of all their games on that. You know, they could do
That's what I was thinking. Do you know, they should Evercade should get in touch with Sony and see if they can do a Psygnosis collection, because they could do a Psygnosis collection for the Amiga, and then they could do a PlayStation Psygnosis collection, because the Evercade does PlayStation games now. So
40 years of Amiga this year, and also 40 years of Psygnosis.
Yeah.
We are going to do a Psygnosis podcast this year.
We are, and we should. Yes, definitely.
Because they mean so much to me. And I will never forgive Shuhei Yoshida for closing Studio Liverpool. Like, never.
No.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. I just remember that. I've never felt a studio closing before actually hurt me. You know, I'd always feel sad for people losing their jobs. You know, you always like, oh shit.
It really annoys me that and we don't get Wipeout games now.
Yeah. And although you can play Wipeout Amiga Collection still on the PS5.
But I want new one.
Which I know I want a new one too, but I'm saying,
and I want old ones.
At least we still have that. That's like a little silver lining that there's something there. So if people haven't bought Wipeout Amiga Collection on PS4, do it, so that then it looks like people actually care, and then Sony will hopefully do another one, or at least do some.
Didn't that have a VR?
The VR ones, that's just part of the Amiga Collection.
Yeah, plus you've got to have your hands behind your back or some sort of weird VR shit. That seems to be the norm now.
No, you have to hold those big dildo-like controllers for, you know, the PlayStation Move dildos.
In your back pocket.
Pretend you're in a car. Brum, brum.
No, you don't. You can use a DualShock 4 when you're playing Wipeout in VR.
Right, yeah.
So, yeah.
That's good.
But you do feel sick when you do a loop. When you go up and down, on which is the track with the big loop? It's the one with the water and oh my god, I can't think of the track's name. But you do a big loop and it's like quite early on in the track. You do that and you lose your stomach.
If you want to lose your stomach, Chris, I would recommend. I had a PS VR 1 when I had the PS 4, and I played the hell out of Ace Combat.
Oh my god, yeah, that's so good. Yeah, so
So
good.
good.
But it is really gut-churning. And do you know what my favorite game of the PSVR 1 was? That isn't Res. It was Blood and Truth. Did you play that?
No, I didn't play that one. No.
Oh man,
it's
so good. It's the Gangland ones. Yeah, it's like a new Getaway, but really good. It's like a British gangster movie that you're playing in, and
I think I played the demo. That was about it. But yeah, what I remember it was really good.
Fucking brilliant game that. I really enjoyed that. I really wish they'd just redo it for PSVR 2. Just give us, or just make the VR 2 backwards compatible. It's like, come on, there's so many good PSVR 1 games. Like Iron Man. Iron Man's fantastic. I really enjoyed Iron Man. Anyway, that's enough of all that. So let's go to Video Game 20 questions right after this break.
So, gentlemen, Zibloid, Lord of the Dark Vectors, and his Brilloid sting ships are upon us. They are an elite force of Trivooglian dongloaders, perfectly trained on this. Starwing from Nintendo. With its new FX chip, which allows near perfect simulation of all types of deep space combat. What is it?
Sir Richard. Portuguese cultural attaché waiting in the drawing room.
Oh no! Oh no!
Starwing, intrepid intergalactic Nintendo.
Okay, we're back. And we're going to play Video Game 20 questions. So I have a game in mind that I've selected. You guys will now have to try and guess the title of the game. And you have 20 questions, obviously. You can only guess the name of the game once. If you get it wrong, you lose. And like I said before, any questions that I don't know the answer to, I will then just give you that question back. Okay?
Excellent.
Okay.
So you guys can confer with each other what sort of things you're going to. I'll sit back and just let you guys go.
Brilliant. Okay, so I think the first thing we need to do is sort of ascertain what generation it's on. So what is it a 16-bit game? Is it a 32-bit game? That kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to sort of narrow it down to an era for sure.
Yeah.
Who's counting these questions? I take it over Chris. Okay.
I have an app.
Excellent.
All right.
So shall I just go ahead and ask the first question?
Yeah.
Is it a 32-bit era game? So like PlayStation, Saturn, that kind of era?
No.
Ah.
Oh God.
Okay then. So it's either older or newer. There's two options.
Wait. No. Well, let's go older. Is it a 16-bit era game?
Yeah, no. No, it is not.
No. Okay.
What's year no? Year no. What's that mean?
Oh, it's me joking around.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
I thought you were going to say it's like on a 32X or something because it's 16-bit and a bit.
Okay. So that kind of, so it's not 32-bit. It's not. We
could always ask a rough family of consoles.
Yeah, could.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
did this come out on a PlayStation system?
It did come out on a PlayStation system, yes.
Okay, right. So that narrows it down now to about 30 years.
It's got to be
fantastic.
It's got to be PS2 and above then.
It has to be. So it's not 16. It's not 32.
No. Oh God, yeah. Oh, see what you mean now. So now we've narrowed it down to 25 years, and probably only a few thousand games. Look, there's still 17 questions left. Get in.
Right. So, should we ask about specific PlayStation platforms? So, Like, is it a PlayStation 2 game? That kind of thing.
It's only.
Oh God, I don't know.
But if you were going to ask if it's on any of those PlayStations, right? You've still got the PS2, PS3, PS4, PS5, Vita, and PSP, or the VRs, which I would include separately to their home platforms. So you're talking.
Yes, I don't want to
You're going to waste about
7 questions.
8 questions there.
Okay.
Okay, so basically, then I would
that's
be
me giving you a bit of a
into
helping hand,
decades.
by the way.
So it's like basically now I'd be looking at breaking it down into like decades to go. Is it like is it 2000 to 2010 or is it 2010 to 2020? And
or maybe we go like genre.
I mean,
narrow it down that way.
You could ask what colour the case is. What colour case does the game in? That would give us an idea.
I can't answer that.
because PS4 and 5 are same, and it might be download only.
It could
and
be.
things like that. Everyone at home screaming, just going.
I'll be so surprised
for God's sake, when will this podcast end?
Okay, let's just go. I think we should go for it. Let's eliminate a genre. So I'm just going to ask a question if you're okay with that, guys. Is it a racing game?
It is not a racing game, no.
Right, so that's that out of the way.
Okay.
It's not Drive Club.
That's a shame. Best racing game ever made, but that's a different story.
Okay, so look, we know it's a PlayStation game.
As well too, Tommy.
Oh, nice.
Did it? Do you know what? I'm breaking it down into the decade.
Go on, Paul, do it.
Did it come out 2010 to 2020?
It did come out in 2010, between 2010 and 2020. Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. Right. So now we're looking at PS3, 4, or 5, and it's not a racing game.
But you also mentioned like PSVR as well.
No, but I don't think he'll choose one of those.
Well,
I just don't think he will.
I
don't think he will. And also, PSP's on its
2 hours.
No, God, I know, and that's why I don't think he's going to have mentioned it.
But it's Robocod, isn't it? But like the PS3 one.
It's a game called Drumlord.
That doesn't exist.
Doesn't it?
How many have we asked, Chris? 4.
That's 5. So you've got 15 questions.
15 questions to go. Okay, right. So we know what decade it is now. Well, we know it's between 2010 and 2020. So in fact, PS5's out more or less now. Is it a shoot 'em up?
Define shoot 'em up for me.
A fucking shoot 'em up. Like
yeah,
you shoot things.
First-person shooters. You've got side-scrolling shmups. You've got vertical shooters. You've got twin-stick shooters.
No. You can start off with things like that. Like when I say shoot 'em up, like I'm gonna say like I'm just giving an example here, like how Defenders are shoot 'em up, right? But obviously that's thingy. But also, so is Dojon Patchy or something. I'd still class both those as shoot 'em ups. I'm not going to get that anal. That basically it's between vertical and horizontal. I'm just saying that sort of shoot 'em up.
Yes, it's a shooter. Okay.
Right. Okay.
It's a shooter. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I know what it's going to be.
Is it European, American, or Japanese studio? That's a question we should ask. That would narrow it down.
This is going to sound weird, but I'm going to just, if you don't mind, I'm just going to say, can we ask what letter the game begins with?
I can't tell you, can I?
Oh, shit, yeah.
No,
you
yes
can.
No.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, no, but I've got an idea. Right. How many have we got left?
14.
14, right. Does the game begin with R?
It does not.
Fuck. Right, there's my...
it's not R-Type Final then? I thought it was going to be R-Type Final. But...
No, I was thinking it was going to be Resogun. Because I know it's like one of his all-time favourite games.
That'd be too easy.
No, but that's what I'm thinking. So it's a shoot 'em up between 2010 to 2020, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's that sort of shoot 'em up, and it doesn't begin with R. Okay. I'm so glad it's not the SNES era. Does it begin with Super? God damn it.
Does it end in 64?
Right. I mean, you say it's a shooter, but have we defined that it's an actual traditional sort of shmup style game?
Well, that's how I thought he's just answered it.
Well, right. No, because you said you didn't want to get down into the minutiae of it, so I just said yes, it's a shooter.
Okay, well let's go further then. Is it a first-person shooter?
No.
Right. Yeah.
That takes. I like Danny's idea about asking where it was made. That's probably
yeah. I mean, okay. Was it a Japanese game?
No.
Okay.
Ooh.
So, is it something like Resistance or something like that? Because
no, it's not first person, is it? Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
And it's an R as well.
Oh yeah. God damn it.
What about focusing on like the setting of the game? So like, is it space based or is it like based on Earth, that kind of thing? Is it based in reality or is it based in a sort of sci-fi world, that kind of thing? What do you think?
Is it set on Mars?
No.
Oh, there you go. One of the planets have gone now. We don't need to worry about Mars.
Okay,
it's
brilliant.
Not set on Mars.
Right. Okay, let's have a think.
What about like if it's like vehicular? Like, does it feature a space-based sort of craft or something like that?
Like, do you walk around in it? Like, are you thinking like along the types of like Halo type thing?
Yeah, are you like on foot or are you in a vehicle, that kind of thing?
Yeah, or maybe like, can you get into vehicles? I don't know.
Yeah, that's that. Chris, can you get into vehicles?
No.
Okay, so I'm thinking it could be on foot.
I'll give you that. It is on foot.
Okay,
that's a little.
It's on foot.
You could figure out the perspective of the game. We know it's not first person.
No. If it's not first person, so I'm thinking right. What about? I'm thinking it could be like an Uncharted game.
I'm thinking it could be something like Next Machina or what it was called, the one from Housemarque that followed up Resogun.
House Martins.
Housemarque.
Sorry. Oh God.
Yeah, you can't get out of HMV, can you?
No, I can't.
It's an on.
Are you a man?
Yes, I am a man, but so is the character in this game.
No, yeah.
What, was it made by Housemarque?
Yes, it was made by Housemarque.
Oh, come on, man! You've got it.
They released quite a few games between 2010 and 2020.
Right.
I'm wondering if I've already mentioned it. But
sorry,
I'm just wondering if I've already mentioned it, but I'm guessing you're not going to give anything away.
No, not like that. No.
So it's by Housemarque. It's on foot.
And you're a man, so it's not going to be Returnal. And that wasn't.
Then doesn't begin with R.
Oh yeah.
That's a banging game, though.
Interesting.
I'm just trying to think. Okay. I'm trying to think what's. Oh, man.
I reckon it's Next Machine.
Do we narrow it down a bit more into 5-year period?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so did it come out between 2015 and 2020?
Yes. So you actually only have a choice of 2 games at this point, but yes.
Okay. Right,
6
excellent.
questions left.
How many? 6 left, and there's a choice of 2 games. Right, okay.
Let me ask one. Does it begin with N?
Yes, it does begin with N. 5 questions left.
Go on, Tom. Go on.
Is it Next Machina?
It is.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. He's actually got down Next Machina.
Oh, Next Machina. Next Machina.
Sorry.
Next Machina. Where I pronounce it.
And I was thinking Next Macchiato, but anyway.
There we go. The third best game on the PS4.
I enjoyed that
I've
game.
never played it. Let's have a look at it.
It's pretty good.
It looks amazing. It looks amazing.
It is. Yeah.
It is absolutely incredible. I play it regularly still to this day, that and Resogun. I don't know what it is about those 2 games, but I will always play them on loop.
Yeah,
honest to God, I really thought you were going to do Resogun, and then I'm just thinking,
I knew you would have
like,
thought that. You see, so that's why I went next.
I knew you knew. I knew you know that. I know that you knew. I can't think. What
I know that
that's
you
from.
know that I know.
What's it from? That
Dodgeball.
I knew. Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Not an
penny's just dropped.
Excellent.
The penny's just dropped. It's called Next Machina because it's like Deus Ex Machina, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the subtitle Death Machine. There we go. The soundtrack is on Spotify and Apple, so it's worth listening to as well.
I think you did quite well there, gents. Yeah, I was quite.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So you got that
yeah.
with what was the final? With 4 questions left.
Wow,
so it's not bad. So that's guests and Danny 1, me 0. Well done.
Hey.
Brilliant.
Hurrah.
Okay, so we'll have an end to things here. Anything anyone wants to plug other than Paul, who's been plugging his bloody paper magazine thing all episode?
Jag Addict coming soon from Paul. I wanted to plug that, but look out for that in the near future.
No, I've not. I'm just going to get back to that, and next time, if I'm on again with you guys, I'll probably play in Tweakerdon.
Nice. Danny, anything from you, mate?
No. I just want to say thank you to everyone who's downloaded the podcast so far.
Yes,
go back.
We had some good numbers, actually.
Yeah.
So, pleased with that.
Brilliant.
Number 2 was a slower burn to get, but once it got going, it got going. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's it. I'm going to go back to collecting cheese wheels in the Skyrim and doing my kitchen. So yeah, there you go.
Nice.
The only time I've had so many rolls of cheese or wheels of cheese was Dungeon Master. But when you just you pick everything up then. Yeah.
Oh, that's a game. Oh, that was.
Oh, it really is.
Life changing, that game, honestly.
Well, I'm going to leave Danny and Paul to talk about cheese, but we'll catch you guys next time when we find out why can't I be you.